Hey guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Kenroy here, and today, as you can see, I'm in the garden, gloves fully on to protect my hands because we are going to be doing some dressing of our blueberry bush. Last year was the first time we've actually grown blueberries, and to my surprise we actually had some fruit on our first attempt, and this year I'm hoping we will have an even better year. Now, if you're new to the channel, guys, please do us a huge favor and like this video, as well as feel free to share it with somebody who also likes gardening. And if you could subscribe so that you can get future notifications, well, that would be awesome too. Now, in today's video, guys, I'm just going to be showing you how to top up your blueberry bush, especially if, like me, you're growing it in a container. Now, this blueberry bush is quite winter hardy, as you can see, because it survived the entire winter out in our garden. And here you can see the buds are starting to come back, which is a good sign. Now, we've got two plants in here, a smaller one which I had placed in a bit later on. Whether or not that's going to survive, I'm not sure. I can see a lot of brown on these branches, but for better or for worse, it's in the pot, guys, to hopefully maximize the amount of blueberries we get this year. Now, blueberry plants are quite robust, believe it or not, despite the delicate fruit that they provide. But they do like a certain type of soil which is quite acidic. Now, I'm not a soil scientist, guys, but from what I've gathered and what I've sort of researched, they do like an ericaceous soil which you can readily buy in most garden centers. Now, I've got some left over from last year and I saved it for this exact purpose, to put on my blueberries. Also the peonies which I've got in my garden, they also like acidic soil. So I've decided to also keep this in a pot, because then I can monitor the progress. I can actually keep the pH level where it likes it, guys, without any other plants interfering, or without the pH level interfering with any other crops nearby. So today is pretty straightforward. This is just showing you why it's important to top up. Not only will it give it enrich the pH level within the soil, but it will also bring some new nutrients for the growing season ahead. So all I'm going to be doing today is emptying some of this ericaceous soil Okay guys, so I've emptied out what was left in the bag, and the soil is really different than your normal compost. It almost looks kind of sandy, very loose, and it sort of falls apart quite easily. All I then will do is just mix it around the roots, breaking up any of those clumps that are in it, guys. Now you notice I didn't remove any of the leaves and anything that was on top of around the plant itself, because I'm just going to leave that and it will break down over time and become, nutrient rich soil itself. So it's always a good idea to just leave that on there. As long as there's nothing crazy on top of it, then you should be fine. Then all you have to do is just to spread this around just like this. We actually had some rain the past couple of days, and so the soil is already nice and moist. So I won't water this because, like I said, we already had some rain, and this plant is in a pot, so I just let nature do its thing at the moment. What I will be doing as this sort of beds in is putting down some moss on top of this, just to help with the retention of water in the bottom of the pot, especially as we go on into summer, guys, because when you grow plants in pots, it's really difficult to keep them nice and watered, because they do dry out so quick. But that's it, guys. That's how simple it is, just to top up your soil. And you can see that my soil level from the edge of the actual container is still quite low, and I did that deliberately so that I can top it up year after year before potentially repotting this to an even larger pot. But for now, this large pot should be more than adequate enough for us to get some blueberries. You can see the buds coming through, guys. I'm so super excited for this season ahead. I mean, if we were able to get maybe around 200 grams worth off of this plant last year, I'm hoping that this year will be even better. If you guys have any tips on how to improve my yield and to make sure that our plant stays nice and happy, please post them in the comment down below, guys, because I am a novice at this. I'm just learning, and any tips that you can share from your own experience will be much appreciated. One more thing to say is that if you wanted to give this a nice top dressing, something that you can use are some pine wood bark or pine wood chippings, because they're quite acidic, and I hear that it actually does wonders for the blueberry bush. So that's something I will be looking into at some point. So any tips like that, guys, please post it in the comments down below. But as for me, that's it. Our blueberry bush is doing well, it's thriving. You can see that all of the little shoots are starting to come back on there, and within weeks I'm sure the leaves will have started unfolding, and hopefully we can get some nice blossoms and some beautiful blueberry fruit. Okay guys, that's it from me. Gonna be signing off now, as there's so much to do in the garden with so little time. As always, this is Kenroy signing off. Take care, goodbye, happy gardening, and God bless.